Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to manually install WordPress in cPanel. My name is Chris and you're watching Practical Tech Skills. So if you don't already have a cPanel web host, this is the one I use and recommend, interserver.net. They have a great service and a very affordable price. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in checking them out. So the first thing you're going to need to install WordPress is WordPress, of course. And you can get that at wordpress.org and go to Get WordPress and download the latest version here. Now I'm logged into my cPanel and you'll see that this WordPress manager is installed already. This is for the automatic installation. I actually prefer to do a manual install. I find the auto install a little bit cumbersome and I have less control over how it gets installed. So with that said, to start the installation process, I want to be at this main tools screen in cPanel, and I'm going to scroll down here to where it says databases and click on manage my databases. Now from this screen, you want to create a new database, and here I'm going to name my database WordPress, and you'll notice that the database name is prefixed with my cPanel account name here. So I'm going to select that and copy it and put that in a notepad. And I'm just going to note also that I called it WordPress, and this will be the database name here. Now I'll click Create Database. Now the database is created, I can go back. And from this database screen now, I'm going to scroll down to where it says Database Users and create a new database user. So here I'll type in the username. So WordPress user is what I'm using. And you'll notice that this one is also prefixed with my cPanel account name. So I'm just going to copy that over as well to Notepad. And then you can type in your own password or use the password generator. I'm going to use the password generator. And I'm just going to select that and copy it to Notepad. And click that you've gotten the password and put it in a safe place. And I'm going to select Use Password. And then click on Create User. Now the user's created, I can go back and then scroll down to the very bottom of the screen and you'll see this Add User to Database, and the user and database should be pre-selected if it's the only one in your account. And I'm going to click on the Add button. And on this User Privileges screen, I'm going to click on All Privileges and select Make Changes. And now our database is set up in cPanel. So now I'll head back over to the Tools screen. And from here, I'll scroll down to this Files section and click on File Manager. Now in the File Manager, I want to upload the zip file I got previously from wordpress.org. So I'll click on this Upload button. Click on Select File, and then I'll get the WordPress zip file, and we'll wait for that to upload. Now this file is uploaded, so I can go ahead and close the upload screen. And back at the File Manager now, I'll want to click Reload, and it may take some time for this to show. So we'll wait a few minutes and click on Reload. So after a couple of minutes, my zip file finally showed up here. And so I'm going to click on that file and go up to the top right and click on Extract. And here I'm just going to click Extract Files. And those are now extracted to the WordPress directory. So I'm going to double click into this WordPress directory and then click on the select all, and that will select all the files in there. Then I'm going to grab them and drag them to the public HTML directory. Now I can click into public HTML, and now we're going to need to edit the config file. So we can edit this wp-config sample file by selecting it and clicking on edit. Now in here we want to put the information that we stored in Notepad earlier. So I'll add the database name here. The database username. And finally, the password. And click on Save Changes. And now I want to rename this file just to wp-config.php. So we're taking out the dash sample. And you can change the file name just by clicking on it and then waiting and clicking on it again, and it'll allow you to rename the file. So now we should be ready for the actual WordPress installation. So I'll just head over to my domain name, which is mysoftwaredemo.com. And now we're at the WordPress installation screen. So from here, I'll select my language and click continue. Now here I can add my website information. So my site title will be My Software Demo, username, and then you can type in your own password or use the one they gave you. I'm going to use the one they gave me, and I'm going to save that into Notepad along with my username so I don't forget. And it will want an email. And then I'll click on the Install WordPress button. Now from here, I can log in. And now WordPress is installed and we have a fully functioning WordPress site. So that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and please like and subscribe, and comments are always appreciated, and I'll see you on the next one.